Okay, welcome back, everybody. Wasn't a long break at all. Just went for a run. Turned out to be a much better day out, so I'll be able to get something done. I figured I'd get a couple hours in here. Trying to get this game over with so we can move on to new content. Alright. Let's see. That's right, we're right here. Okay. Who fucked with my key light? Turned it all orange. I need a better key light. Alright. That'll do. Kind of go for a darker vibe anyways. I don't want it to be distracting from the game. I initially had it with broadcast, but my streaming PC is my old gaming PC, so it's like 7 years old. And the processor on it, even though it's a 9700K, it doesn't have hyperthread because of its ninth generation processor. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? This is like one of those things where you're supposed to find the symbols out into the world. But wait, I'm stuck in this basement, right? Can I teleport out of there? Out of here? Well, I don't want to try it, because if I do, then I'm not in here anymore. And then if there's something in here, then I'll be quite upset that I got out of there. And there's no readily apparent way to get back in. I also don't want to cheat. Don't want to cheat, but we might have to cheat. We could just drink a beer. I imagine it's not like Game or Kingdom Come where you can get drunk. We're not supposed to say bro anymore. Symbols? No symbols. Do I have a book or something? This shit reminds me so much of Lies of P. This must have been what they took from Lies of P. This game is like an amalgam of all other games. It's the best way I could think of it. Well, we ain't gonna sit here and stare at it all day, that's for sure. Just a hint. We'll get a hint. Is there a way to use the helmet from here that I don't know about?
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed. Ha! Surprised? I'm not actually there.
Shocker,
What
Marnie's a
you're
white
looking
dude.
at is a memory. More precisely, one of the
Wreaking
moments I
havoc on
recorded
all the
this.
poor inhabitants
This
of
device
Highwell
is
who
called
aren't
the
white,
Visione. It captures and stores information,
and even the
gathered
ones who
from
are,
worlds
because white
around
people are
it,
inherently evil. Everybody knows that.
and then projects that scene back to the viewer. It does, on occasion, meddle with the user's mind. A small flaw, perhaps, but hardly worth worrying over. Now then, nameless fortunate soul, enjoy the Visione to the fullest.
Who funded Pearl Abyss? Robin Jung. Robin Jung. It's a hard dude to find online, huh? LB Investments. Unearthing the original origin story of Black Desert's Pearl Abyss. On our side of the pond, the exploits of various popular video game companies and their foundings are well documented. But when it comes to companies out of the USA, their origins are a little bit more obscure. Their origins are a little bit more obscure in the English language press. Even Black Desert and EVE Online. Oh, EVE Online, I forgot all about that. Dude, that was like 2009, 2008? 2008, 2007. Where that was like a big thing. It's still out. Which is okay, anyways. An EVE Online company, Pearl Abyss. Pearl Abyss did EVE Online. Which is arranging itself to make a big splash in the next few years with a trio of upcoming games. Seems to have an air of mystery around it. It's pretty difficult to find information on the company because most of the information is in Korea. And information we typically hear as gamers might not always be reliable. So I went to the source. I asked Pearl Abyss a bunch of questions about its corporate history, its founding, and its origins, and insight on its development technology. So for today's edition of Desert Oasis, we'll peel back the layer on the origins of the company, along with the insights offered in their interview. If you've ever played Continent of the Ninth Seal, Royal Online, or R2 Online, then chances are that you've played a game developed by Pearl Abyss founder Kim Dae-il. While he was respected in Korea for his work, he wanted to make a game that he wanted to play. How many times have I heard that story? At the time, he worked at, I'm sorry, that might be the case, but, every fucking game founder says this. Every single fucking one. He wanted to make a game that he wanted to play. At the time, he worked at NHN Games, now WebZen, which apparently wasn't as flexible with the design work he wanted to do. So he took a risk. He left WebZen to start Pearl Abyss with 7 other developers to begin work on Black Desert Online and its engine. His vision was a company where the work atmosphere was centered on the developers. He felt that developers didn't always get the recognition they deserved. Whether or not that's still the vision in practice, it's up for the debate. But it's in the origins of the company. That's absolute bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. Marketing bullshit. PR bullshit. So far, this article is PR bullshit. Anyways, securing funding. This is what we came here for. Black Desert Online and a whole new engine is going to cost a whole lot of money, so they needed some capital. Who is this article designed for? To convince the venture capitalists, they focused on two things, innovation and technology. According to Pearl Abyss, a new MMORPG alone wasn't going to be enough to convince anyone to deliver a massive cash infusion. But developing the engine was a key part of getting the funding the devs need. They founded in Robin Jung from LB Investments. Jung eventually became the CEO of Pearl Abyss, and it was during his watch that PA purchased CCP, EVE Online's developer. Oh, okay. I asked PA's reps if they had to show any proof of concept, and they said that the initial mock-ups that devs shared with the investors were actually not very different from the current game, though there were definitely a lot of evolutions and changes in details. But at the end of the day, it wasn't really the concepts or mock-ups that ultimately secured the money. The investors trusted the original 7 members of Pearl Abyss to make their game with the engine. It's like an article written by the company. Timing is always important no matter the industry, and even with the funding and strong team behind them, the winds of change in the industry had already taken hold. Pearl Abyss entered a new market where Asia was pivoting into the mobile market. We all know how that's going. I actually don't, but I can't imagine why you would want to play a game on your phone. Pearl Abyss has a clear goal: get a PC game to market with an engine it had developed. Well, Pearl Abyss did eventually break into the mobile market with Black Desert Mobile. The early years were focused on getting Black Desert Online out of the gate and in front of gamers. Despite the scope of the project, the game needed only 4 years and $10 million. For comparison's sake, Star Citizen has been in development almost a decade and has raised nearly $400 million in crowdfunding alone. What the fuck is Star Citizen? And why are you robbing people? There's just like this whole world of MMORPGs I don't know anything about. Considering PA's novice status as a company, the scope of the project, and the market's focus on the mobile space, I'm pretty sure those developers were motivated to get this project launched as quickly as possible. One interesting bit I learned from this interview: how Pearl Abyss approaches updates and adjustments. Oh, here's the thing they keep hard coding into us. When we made a decision about a game feature or system, the conclusion we got was always the same. Let's just make it and see what happens. Revs explained to me. Sometimes we made something we didn't feel was good enough, but we found every step in the process was helpful to us in the long run. Many players have always felt that when it comes to balance changes to classes, it seems as if the Pearl Abyss doesn't fully understand the effects of its own adjustments. Guess that was the plan all along. Those updates, good or bad, were central to the process. In fact, PA believes that the philosophy is a key component of ensuring Plex. So this is part of their thought process. Just launch it and see what happens, and then fix it from there. So it's kind of their whole philosophy. It's just everything's kind of a working, a progress of work, if that makes any sense. It's never complete. And based off of what I've seen with this game since launch, it's just been a while now, they keep updating it. They keep changing things, and it looks like they're going to continue to do that and treat it like a MMO. So it's almost like it's a single player game that's getting MMO servicing, which would be pretty badass if they're able to pull it off. This reveals so much about the studio's development philosophy, and while some people might see this as haphazard, I see the opposite. The steady stream of updates means that players will always have something to do. From the high-end PvPers to the login once every few day players, we can be sure that there's something to keep everyone occupied. The last thing I asked them was on the Perlbench engine. In the area of Unreal Engine 5, Unity, and Amazon Lumberyard, there are tons of ways to run a game. What's not even talked about is the Perlibus engine, which was a central component in ensuring Perlibus succeeded in both getting funding and staying relevant in a competitive market. I gotta be honest, I'm impressed that this is their own engine. The lighting is terrible, but again, their philosophy. Everything's a work in progress. The lead engine programmers are Ko Kwan Heon and Cho Kyung Jun, and because the engine was made in-house by these two, the developers can make adjustments relatively easy. Okay, well then there's no excuse for the lighting then. It's their engine after all. Aside from continually improving its ability to render text and lighting effects, it's compatible with many different platforms. PA has also developed a technology to allow for 5G cloud gaming. I didn't even know that was a thing. We'll see the progress it's made since its initial inception in Doke 5. Doke. Sounds like a terrible name. Plan 8. Who names these things? All things considered, Perlibus is a strong start. It's been a good 11 years from the look of it. Yeah, okay. There's some little tidbits of information we got from there. Give us a little insight. Star Citizen. It looks like what? Is it Starfield? Looks like Starfield should have been. Let's see. It looks exactly like Starfield, but not cheesy. It might be cheesy, but just based off the preview. Hey, yeah, we were up to something here, huh? I forgot we were doing something. Alright, that's enough reading. Alright. I still don't have a really good answer for this, except for turn them at the same time.
Finally meet.
Papa?
Time is running out.
Geppetto?
You need to get out of here before his brain.
For real,
boots up.
like straight
You're right
lies and P
anyway,
vibes, bro.
But just humor me.
I mean,
and do
no, bro.
as I say.
I take back that, bro.
Have a look around.
You can't use that,
should
bro.
spot a
Don't you
door
use that,
you've
bro.
not seen before. There's a transport device in there. It should whisk you off nicely. Well, mostly nicely. Doesn't always stick the landing. Bit of a wobble on the coordinates, you see. If you do make it out with all the pieces in the
Is this
right
the
place,
bad guy, though?
head to the manor
Because
with
he
the
doesn't
big
seem like a
golden
bad guy,
statue.
does he?
Hard to miss.
He's not the bad guy. But it seems like this is the bad guy. And I'm very upset about that. How do we turn this helmet off? Back. This was not here before. Shit, how do we go back to the memory thing?
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed. Surprised? I'm not actually there. What you're looking at is a memory.
As if we don't know that
Precisely,
at this point in
one of the
in the game,
moments I
right?
recorded this.
Back to the...
This device is called the Visione. It captures and stores information gathered from the world around it, and then projects that scene back to the viewer. It does, on occasion, meddle with the user's mind. A small flaw, perhaps, but hardly worth worrying over. Now then, nameless fortunate soul, enjoy the Visione to the fullest.
But yeah, as I was saying,
Is this the transporter
not.
that he spoke of? Bit of a wobble.
I will take you. And be proud of Marnie. And not have his name be slandered along Highwell any longer. Where have you put me? Where hast you put me? Museum of Marnie. Trying to think if I wanted a sparrow or not. I don't like birds that much. I like the crow. But since they added that bird dish, it's so easy to catch birds. I have a bunch of birds. You're gonna have 30? Holy shit. They went hard on the fucking pets, man. Alright. So we'll go around the front. Hey, I recognize you. Where do I recognize you from? Is that... Yeah. Different spot, but... Let's get a pic. Selfie. Gotta get a selfie. Come on, Cliff. Look up. What's wrong with you, bro? Dude, his head pisses me off. It's never gonna be as good as I want it to be. It's still a little dark. Make a little adjustment here. Color correction. Oh yeah, color correction won't work because it's an HDR feed. Son of a bitch. Go max? Yeah, that's better. We went max. Fine. Creepy as shit. And now you can see who rules the world. How am I supposed to get that picture? Mine. Bro. I want it. It's mine. I only want it because I can't have it. I don't even know how to, like, how could I even search this? I don't think I can search this. What would I search? Let's see, strange manner. Picture above. Or super basic. I need to watch a stream of someone going through here. Full quest, strange manner for 4 minutes. People are really cutting content. I'm like pumping out 2-3 hour streams. I guess I need to start. I know I needed to clip stuff, but I've been putting it off because I don't want to. But I absolutely need to now at this point. Since we got the stream locked, the technicalities locked in pretty good. The next step is work. There's gotta be a way to get that thing down. I'm using weapons. I mean, you can't do anything. Let me have an idea here. Let me see how well an AI can assess this. Take a picture of it. Circle the picture in snip tool to emphasize which picture we mean. And then we'll open up our favorite chatbot. And see what's what. Why didn't you copy? That is not the answer. There's another one. Wow. Okay, I can get that one. Get this one. But the one we want, we cannot have. Aha! No! Solved. That's an aptly placed cabinet here, huh? So many pictures. Creepy as hell, dude. This is like the Eyes Wide Shut shit. Why is it pushing me off? Ugh. This is so wild. There we go. We'll stand on the candle. Immovable objects, the game says. Alright. That was a puzzle in and of itself, huh? Kind of creepy that he's got when there's nothing left but the same picture over and over again. Even creepier. Plug me in to the Matrix. Gotta do it willingly. Don't. Well, hell's bells. Oh shit. Can we leave from here? Yes. Forgot to install that mod for the inventory. I'm scared. I guess I should use mod manager. I never use it, so but with this game you need to use mod manager for that specific mod. Otherwise I have to
Chin up! This isn't over yet!
run it through Python. And I'm afraid if I run it through Python,
I've always liked working with my
I'll end up
hands.
fucking up the game and have to reinstall it.
Time flies when I'm crafting something. I got some fresh carrots in for feeding.
Hey, you got short hair. Alright, so look at that.
Fine craftsmanship, wouldn't you agree?
Inventory full. That's right.
Need anything?
There's oak beaker. I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Could have my bullet or gunpowder. Take it. Take all my gunpowder. The tragic thing is I don't. All this stuff is stuff I want to keep. So I need to offload it. Yeah.
Come back if you need anything.
I had a bunch of armor sets on it because I was trying to see what I wanted to wear. It came up empty. Before we pick back up later tonight, I will install that mod. Oh no. The poison arrows. I've never actually shot one. Something to think about doing, huh? I still want to keep the armor on though, because I want to I want to find the rest of that. And I wanted to upgrade my weapons. I don't like the plate of Shadow's armor. It looks like he's wearing a dress, unfortunately. His battle skirt. Alright, I want to keep them. So just get rid of this one. I don't need the cuckoo pot if I have a cuckoo pack, right? Right. Right, Jeff. Is that durability? No. All right. Let's see how many I had. That'll do.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
So I've been packaging all this stuff, and I should probably sell it, since I've been packaging it. Instead of donating. Whoa. I'm confused. I've never fucked with this. The trading shit. I don't understand. I have one. What? Oh, it's just donating money. Oh. I'm an idiot.
Royal trades the... Come back when...
Flawless stone.
You've more stuff to leave with me.
If a beginner's bow is merely a tool for function, then a master's bow is a work infused with soul. The practical stage goes far beyond simply carving the bow stave and stringing it. From the moment you choose the timber, you must judge its proper elasticity and strength, calculate the direction in which the grain will bend, and make fine adjustments accordingly. Only after dozens of subtle refinements and corrections does the bow finally become a living, breathing tool. Delicacy learned through this process opens the door to the next stage. Meat and fish. Braised. Meat and fish have been simmered together to bring out a rich, savory taste. The flavor of materials meld perfectly, leaving the deep taste of the seasoning to linger on the palate. Poetry. Okay. Belkander Cloak. Cloak and plate are blackened to dull reflections and mask one's presence. It is crafted with an eagle-shaped pauldron decoration that serves as a crest to honor Belkandor. This is chick armor. So, no, I'll keep them. We're gonna need that. Hey, Frank. Oh, I forgot about you, Frank. Since I'm in camp, let's fuck with the dispatches too.
When's supper?
Do I look like the
Got
cook,
a job?
sweetheart? You should be making the supper. It's ridiculous. We don't have a lot of food in comparison to the other metrics. We can probably stop logging. Keep that one going. And free up some peoples to do some farming. I really wish they would reorganize them based on output. Or you could organize them on your own. Yeah, make bullets for guns you don't use. Parsley. Blah. Seriously, useless. Why are we farming parsley? Oh, okay, so the more symbols it has, the more yield? No. Why does it have 2? And this one... Ooh. Speaking of that, I should go check on my trees. Pumpkins. Dude, it's all harvesting food that's like essentially useless. Parsley. Pumpkins. Oh, it's just all the same shit over and over and over again. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Huh. Um, Carpet. What the fuck, dude? Where did it go? Other. No. Well, I guess we're going to the bottom again. Yeah, that'll do. I forgot to do repeat on the other one. I wonder if you can do that after the fact. A 1,000 experience. What is the experience? Oh, is this for so I can get the armor? I want the rest of that armor. You're just building stuff. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Higher contribution workers. Oh. Oh, construction dude. Shit. Son of a bitch. Meal? You get a meal? Okay. No, I thought if you kept doing these, you're supposed to get a recipe for an abiscure that I wanted. I've heard tale online. Damn. Thank you, ma'am. What is this, though? This artifact. I need to get that compass guy out of whatever task he's in. I mean, it's got to be something worth it. It's a high level one. Requires 10 people. I have 9. I could hire somebody, though. $100. I don't know what my gaming contribute. Is it 26? That looks like a different symbol. And we needed a shield person. Son of a fuck. How do I not have a shield person? I really fucked this up. So we're just what? Let's send them. Let's send them to get more food. And then once that is done, then we'll retool.
Talk to me whenever you need to.
All right. We'll take a break here. Pick back up later tonight. Did the pictures they came back? That just cheapens it. I find. Can't believe the pictures came back. How much are they worth? Doesn't matter, I guess. I don't have much money. Oh, not worth anything.
Ignore the clutter around my manor, if you would. I haven't played host for quite a while.
Dude, Geppetto.
I've done my part, so now for a little quid pro quo. No need for alarm. I assure you all is safe. We share a collective goal, after all. You will find a fully functional transporter within the manor. Pop right in and find the keys wherever you pop out. Plain sailing, don't you think? 3 keys. To get to me, you'll need to gather them all. Oh, and one more thing. The fort may hold a dash of danger, but I'm confident you'll manage. I'll be waiting for you, Greymane.
All right. Now it's a good stop. I need to also set up, because right now I'm live streaming, but I'm not recording too at the same time. And I want to record because I want to start making VODs, and I don't want to have to just rely on my live streams through YouTube. So let me start recording now and see if the streaming PC can handle it. Okay, now let's just take a run around outside. Let's try to load out the GPU a little bit. Yeah, that don't look good. Nope. Fuck. Which is crazy because the CPU looks good. And OBS specs show 0% loss. Oh, no, there we go. It started hitting. Encoding lag. So the GPU is being slammed. That sucks. Because that means I need a new GPU. Yeah, it's not viable at all. Well, I'm going to work on this, and then we'll pick back up later tonight. Hopefully I'll have recording locked in. So, thanks for sticking with me.